Well, it's a horrible wet and windy day outside, which rather reminds me of the planet that my next game review was set on. The game is Aliens, the computer game, as it says underneath there. Let's get that loaded up. And this is one of two Aliens games based on the movie that was released on the Commodore 64. And I expected this to be the Activision one, since a lot of their games were released on the Ricochet label. But it's actually not that one. That's known as Aliens, the US version in this country. This is actually the UK version, which was done by a company called Electric Dreams originally, and then re-released by Mastertronic. Right, here's the front cover. And not really much to say about it. It says Aliens, the computer game on it. I suppose the game sold purely on the association with the film, so they didn't feel any need to put any additional artwork on there. Spine says Aliens in a very, very small box. Could have made that a bit bigger, I think. Back cover's got the usual screenshots, and in an incredibly small font, which I can't even zoom in close enough to read, basically the description of the game. And some reviews, which is unusual for a Mastertronic game actually. Got some comments from Crash and Amstrad Action there. Inside we go, and the minute font continues. No explanation of what the game's about. It goes straight into how the screen looks and how to play the game. As you can see there at the bottom, it says copyright 1986 Electric Dreams software, thus confirming this is the Electric Dreams version of the game rather than the Activision one. And on the flip side, more information about how to play the game, which is again almost unreadable, and the loading instructions, and then a lot of empty space. Right, here's Aliens then, and there's no title screen to speak of. This is the game screen with just the instructions to press fire to start. You can see a picture of Ripley there. So let's press fire to start. And all your characters, you've got 6 characters to control: Ripley, Gorman, Hicks, Bishop, Vasquez and Burke. And you switch between them by pressing the letters from their names. So R is Ripley, G is Gorman, H is Hicks, I is Bishop, just to confuse things, V is Vasquez, and B is Burke. So you switch between them all. They all start in room 1, which is what's denoted below the names on the panel at the bottom there. And the green bar is their health bar. So you move from room to room in one of 2 ways. You can just position yourself over a door and press space, which moves you to another room. As you can see, Burke's room moved to room 2. Or you can specify a player's letter, so H for Hicks, and then direct him by pressing the number of rooms you want him to move. So let's go with 1, and then a direction, north, south, east or west, and I think the second room is west. Then when you switch back to Burke, it didn't work, so I must have got the command wrong. Let's try that again. Hicks 1 east. There we go, and you see Hicks is moved to room 2 now. If I switch back to him, he's in the blue room. So you can't. There is basic sort of squad commands there. You can get them to move more than one room at a time. The big issue with that is there's no compass, so you don't know which rooms are north, south, east or west, or where in relation to each other your players are. So a little bit complicated doing that. I find it easier just to use the spacebar to move them from room to room. You can shoot the doors to open them up. You can also shoot the control panels to disable the doors to stop aliens coming through them. Again, that's useful to try and distinguish between which doors back and forwards, because otherwise they seem identical. So if I go through this door now with Hicks, I'm in room 3. Let's see if we can command Ripley to go 2 west. Nope. Obviously there isn't 2 west, so Ripley 1 west. No, it must have been east, was it? Ripley to east. There she goes. So now I think Ripley is in the same room as well. So you can move your squad around like that, or you can just leave some of them where they are. What I've been doing is, on previous goes, is trying to move two groups of 3 around the area. So let's move Ripley again. Actually, before we do that, let's just move Burke 1 east. Back to Hicks. So now I'm in room 4, and it's gone red again. And there's usually 2 or 3 doors out of each room. I think this is where things start to diverge a bit, because there's actually 3 doors in this room. I'll carry on going in the direction I was going, which I think is that one. Oh, and I've got an alien in this room. The proximity sensor goes off, and you can blow his head off like that. You also get this biomechanical growth on the walls, which you can shoot away. Sometimes that obscures the doors, so you need to do that. And at the moment it looks like that probably does. And let's just move my guys, my other guys, the same direction. So they're all in that room now, and I'm guessing there's going to be a door underneath this. Or maybe not. So I've just wasted some ammo there. Oh look, there it is. So you shoot the biomechanical stuff away. Blast a hole in that one just for the sake of it. Move through there. I'm now in room 6. Oh. And we've got another alien in this room here. So, movement is a bit hard work, to be honest. But obviously it's got to be done. And that's the door I came through, so I don't really care about that one. Let's go through this one. I've got another alien in here. Graphics of the aliens are cool, very accurate. The diagrams of the characters, not so much. Okay. Right, in the meantime, let's shoot this alien. Where are you, little sod? Oh, Hicks has been captured now by the alien, which you can save him if you get to the alien in time. When Hicks' his health bar went yellow, that's because he's about to be captured by an alien. But you can, if you've got a guy in the same room and you shoot the alien in time, it stops him from being captured. So I obviously managed to do that, which was good. Yeah, there's only one door in that room, so we've got to go back again. There's a lot of wandering around trying to find your way around the complex, and it's a bit tedious, to be honest, that part of the game. Of course, shooting the aliens is a bit more fun. You've only got a limited amount of ammo, so having to shoot away this stuff's a bit annoying as well. Oh, we're in room 9 now. Let's see if I can get the others to that room. I've got no idea what direction I'm supposed to be going in now. As I say, having no compass or map, it just makes that incredibly frustrating, really. So I've been playing for a little bit longer, not much though, and Ripley's been caught by an alien and killed, so her screen now looks like that. She's not really in keeping with the film where she was one of the young survivors, but there you go, what can I do? She dared. So I carry on with my other guys and see what I can find. Okay, so things are getting a little bit more hectic now because I've got aliens popping up all over the place. But that's actually completed the first attack wave where I killed 18 aliens apparently. And so things continue now. You don't get any ammo back, you don't get any players back obviously. I've got guys scattered all over the place at the moment. I need to try and get them back together into groups a bit more. And so it continues. I've got all kinds of crazy stuff going on now. I think I've just rescued Bishop, but Vasquez is now trapped. And she's actually trapped by the alien. I've got no one in a room with her, so I think she's going to be dead meat. I can't quite work out. Vasquez is gone now. She's being turned into an alien host. There she goes. Sorry. Now Gorman's getting under attack as well. As you can see, things are getting a little bit more hectic now, to say the least. Oh, here's a face hugger. Got him before he hugged me. So I really need to get my team together now. This slime here, if you try and walk through the door where that slime is, you will die. So I need to try and find the rest of my team. There we go. So we're all in room 11. I think it's probably better just to stick together now. Oh, there's an egg as well. Let's just blast that. So my team's still going relatively strong. I just moved into this room, which is a horrible colour scheme. Really horrible. Let's get all my buddies along with me. God blimey, who came up with that? I was going to say generally the graphics are pretty good, but that is a terrible idea. I suppose it's probably just to confuse you a bit more. So there's all my team in room 17 with its lovely colour scheme. And I've now just reached wave 3. As you can see, there's my summary of my actions so far. So let's carry on. I imagine things are going to get a bit more hectic now. Oh, baddies. Oh, I love the shadows of the aliens. Oh, and Bishop's been got, and this guy's totally in the darkness. Can't see even where the alien is. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was handy. Got him in the dark there. Well, that's quite a stressful environment to be in pitch black with an alien after you. So my team's down to 3 now. This guy's gone the wrong way. There we go, back all together. The tension's quite good on it, and I suppose you could basically say that this is a combination of early examples of a first-person shooter, a squad-based tactical game, and survival horror. So 3 genres that are now commonplace on modern consoles, all sort of combined here, and it really is getting rather hectic now. So I'm probably approaching death now. So what to say about the game? It's quite a unique game. It's a little bit frustrating not having a map, but I suppose you could have drawn your own. It's got some nice ideas. The sound effects are fairly mediocre, although the proximity sense is quite stress-inducing. I'm just going to go through this door just to show that's what happens if you walk through the slime. So that just leaves me with Hicks, who's got next to no ammo left. And I think basically I'm knackered. The puddle of slime's still there, so I can't, unless I can shoot the slime. Now I've got no ammo. I'm absolutely stuffed. It's a case of just wait to die. Let's go and find somewhere. Here we go. There's an alien in here somewhere. I can't see him. I can't shoot him. There he is, look. Somewhere in the dark. So I'm about to get got. Ah, escape. So in summary, I don't think I'd want to pay full price for it, but as a budget game, $1.99 does capture some of the tension and excitement of the movie. So, yeah, not bad at all. Come on, alien, come and get me. I've had enough now. Ah, dead.